Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today, instead of me playing a game, I will be designing a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate character. And the person that I have in mind today is Resetti from Animal Crossing. Resetti is a character who will show up when you close your game without saving, say something like asking why you'd save, and there's different options like, I wanted a do-over, and he says stuff like, there's no do-overs in life. I find his dialogue really funny, and I think it would be a great addition if he was in Smash. First, let's talk about his weight. In case you didn't know, there's a bunch of different weights in Smash, ranging from super heavyweight to balloon weight. I think I'd put Resetti at the top of heavyweight, but not in a super heavyweight. So he'd be just above Piranha Plant, which I think would be fitting because he looks kind of a big and bulky character, but not too big like Bowser and King Dedede. I think he would be the same height as Piranha Plant, but more bulky than Piranha Plant, so it really fits the heavyweight design. His two primary weapons will be a pickaxe and a shovel, and I think a cool idea would be if he used a shovel in his latest move, then his pickaxe will be belted on his waist, and vice versa. I think it would be cool because it would make him more unique. For his fall speed, I think it should be 1.77 like Bowser and Bayonetta, so it's not too fast and not too slow, and it feels pretty reasonable. For his jumps, I want to give him his first jump is really short, but his second one is a little bit higher but not too high. Now we get to the fun part, designing his moves. Let's start with his aerials. For his neutral air, I think he should swing his pickaxe and his shovel around, kind of like Isabelle swings her pom-poms around in her neutral air. For his forward air, I think he should slice his pickaxe forward, kind of like Bowser's forward air with his claw. I'll show it on screen now. And for his back air, I think he should shove his shovel backwards, like Pit and Dark Pit's back air. For his up air, I think he should kind of wave his shovel and his pickaxe in the air, with pretty good range, but not too good range. And finally, for his down air, I think he should shove his shovel downwards, hitting any opponents, and its spike hitbox won't be too big, it'll be a pretty decent size though. Now let's move on to his tilt attack. For his forward tilt, he'll just simply swing his pickaxe like he does in his forward air. For his down tilt, I think it would be kind of funny if he kind of mines the ground with his pickaxe, and there's a bit of a hitbox around it. For his up tilt, I think he'd just do the same thing that he does with this up air, but on the ground. Now it's time for his smash attacks. For his down smash, I think he should kind of swing around and sweep the floor with his pickaxe and shovel a bit. For his up smash, I think he should just throw a rock in the air. It wouldn't go that far, but it would pack a punch. For his forward smash, I think he should hold out a rock and drop it down, like Villager's F smash, but Villager is a bowling ball. Now, for the most fun part, his special moves. For his neutral special, I think he should take out a rock and throw it. Maybe he can just take out one at a time, but it would be a cool idea so he'll have a projectile. For his side B, I think he should ride around in a cart similar to Wario's bike, but this time it would be kind of like a minecart. It would be cool, and it would have really similar properties to Wario's bike, except it would have a smaller hitbox, even though it would send a little bit further. Now for his down B, I think he should have a jackhammer, and he should hammer it into the ground and make rocks fly up, kind of like Donkey Kong's down B, where he hammers the ground with his hands and there's a hitbox all around him. For his up B, or his recovery, I think it would be cool if he'd jam his jackhammer into the ground and shoot up with it in his hands. If he was on the ground, he'd still shoot up, and if he was off the ground, a little rock would appear at the jackhammer. And it does have a chance of spiking, which would make it pretty good to be hit off stage. I do want him to be kind of slow though, so I think he should be faster than Ganondorf, just a bit faster than Ganondorf, and in case you didn't know, Ganondorf is a very slow character. Now the character isn't done, but for a bit of an intermission, let's talk about Resetti for a second. There is a problem with Resetti and if he's ever going to get in Smash, because the developer of Animal Crossing has actually removed him from that game, because I think he was scaring children when he showed up in New Leaf and yelled at them. And that kind of sucks because he was such a fun character and I love speaking to him. But people do say that the operator in Animal Crossing is Resetti, and it sounds like a pretty good observation. Because of what I just said, I don't think there's that high of a chance of Resetti getting in Smash. But it would be really cool if he does, because we only have 2 characters from Animal Crossing. And I think Tom Nook would be too generic and too similar to the other characters, and a lot of other characters would also be generic. That's why I think Resetti would have been fun to choose. At the time of recording this, Min Min is the most recent DLC, and I think there could be some more really interesting ones. And sure, there are a bunch of good additions, but I think they could make some that are even better. Waluigi. Now, I forgot to add his dash attack and jab, so I'll say that now. I think his dash attack should be like Donkey Kong's, where he runs up and he rolls on the floor and hits the opponent. It would be pretty good, but it wouldn't be as powerful as Donkey Kong's, and I think it would be cool to have that similar to Donkey Kong. For his jab, I think it would be cool if he punches once with his left hand, once with his right hand, and then stabs you with the pickaxe and slices you with the shovel, and it will send pretty far for a jab, and it'll be a good jab. Now, for his grabs and throws, I think his grab will be decent range. Not too far, but not too bad. So it won't be a chain grab or anything, just one normal grab at his side. For his down throw, I think he should push you into the ground, hit you with the jackhammer, kind of drill you with the jackhammer, and hit you up just above him at low percents, so it'd be really good for comboing. He's a heavyweight, so I don't think he should be that good at comboing, but that one move will lead to a few good combos, and that will be mostly at first combos, but I'm sure he could find a few other ones, maybe including down B to back air, his drill attack to the stab with the axe. For his up throw, I want to make it kind of like his down throw, so he throws you up a bit, and he hits you with his jackhammer and shoots you up into the air. It'll shoot up and forward, so it's a bit harder to combo off of, but I'm sure there could be combos off of it at low percent. For his forward throw, I think it would be really funny if he grabs you and hits you with this pickaxe like a golf club, kind of like Peach's F Smash. I think it would look pretty funny, and it would be kind of memey, and that's what I like in characters. Now finally for his back throw, I think he'll grab you and kind of hit you with his butt a little bit, kind of like Peach's side B, where she rams at you with her butt, but it'll also hit you with the shovel too, and I think it would be also funny and kind of memey. And that's what I like in characters. Now here's the fun part when I get working on it, but not fun part thinking about it, is making his ults. And instead of making him 7 different ults, I'm just going to make him 3. So I'll have 4 ults, and if you want me to make him the other 4, maybe I'll do an extra video on making those. I don't know. Also, if you like the music that's playing in the background, check out the playlist linked in the description. It's unlisted, so you can only click on it with a link. Okay, now it's time to get working on the ults. So this first alt I made is based off of Mario. I don't know if you've heard him. He's a pretty obscure gaming character, but I personally like him. So I made an alt for him, and let's talk about this one. I'm not going to reveal it yet, but when I first started, I just made his overalls red, and I'm like, red overalls sounds cool, and I kept going and doing it, and then I'm like, wait, this is reminding me of Mario. Those overalls are blue now, and his shirt's red, and his hat's red, and he's Mario now. And the last of what you saw, I did change it a bit. Let's reveal it right now. So here it is on screen, and let's talk about it a bit. First of all, the pickaxe is from Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, and I'll be completely honest with you, I just searched up Mario pickaxe, and this showed up, and I'm like, oh wait, that's from Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. That's gonna go in there. The first one that you saw, or that you saw at the end of the time lapse, the gloves were black and the boots were black too, so I changed them to the colors they're supposed to be. I like it. The strap holders are a little messy. If it was a real alt going into Smash though, they wouldn't be that messy, and I don't really mind because it's not going into the Smash. Maybe it is, and that would be really exciting, but I don't think so. Anyways, I am going to go and work on the next alt. So, you know Pecco from Animal Crossing, that cub villager, all white with the flowers on her shirt? I tried to recreate that with Resetti. I think you saw the time lapse. It's good. It ended up being pretty good, to be honest. But I may have messed up with the white face. That's the only thing. Anyways, I know it's kind of biased choosing this ult because it's my favorite villager, and if these ults were actually going in the game, I wouldn't choose that ult because obviously it's not everyone's favorite villager. Why don't I just show you the ult now? I did do a few changes again, so let's see. It's scary, but I like it at the same time. I do like the shading on the pickaxe I did. I feel like that looks nice. I also like how I did the shading on the belt clips. The rest of it is kind of meh. I like the shirt, even though I got upset because it was so hard to do the flowers. I just gave up, took a screenshot, and pasted it all over. Overall, I think it looks pretty good. So the final ult for today, and after the ults, we need to do the taunts, and that's it for the video. Okay, so I love this one. I love this one I made. I feel like I did a really good job, and it's a very cool alt. And I didn't have much inspiration, but it was partly inspired by Shadow Rosalina in Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2, because I'm bad at the game and I was losing a level a million times and she offered to help. I'm just over here jamming out to World Bowser theme. Anyways, I'll show you it. I love this, by the way. Okay, so I'm looking at it now, and I love it. So it was partially inspired by Shadow Rosalina, and I have a cool idea for an effect that it'll have, and we'll see how that turns out. Well, not how it turns out, but I'll tell you the idea once I get into the taunts, because it's going to revolve around taunts mostly. Anyways, I hope you like this as much as I do, because I really like this. Oh, and a Mario Galaxy song is on too. Even more Shadow Rosalina inspiration. Anyways, this video is long enough, so I'm going to quickly do the taunts. For his side taunt, I think you should kind of just slap his belly like King K. Rool's side taunt. No, Resetti, I'm not calling you fat. I just think it would be funny. Don't come yell at me because I didn't save, Resetti. Don't you do it. For his down taunt, I think you should kind of just dig up a fossil, and maybe even the Animal Crossing New Horizons text would appear on screen. Look, I dug up a fossil in Resetti's voice. It would be kind of cool, and a good reference to Animal Crossing. Now finally, for his up taunt, I think he should just hold his pickaxe up in the air menacingly, like Fox does in the intro to Smash Bros. I think it would be funny. And now, before the video ends, there's a few more things I want to address. When I showed off the final ult that I made, I said there would be a cool effect that comes with it, and it would revolve around taunts. And what that was I feel like there should be kind of cosmic balls floating around him, and it would work when either he was in his idle animation or when he was doing a taunt. So if he does his up taunt, they'll fly around his pickaxe, his down taunt around his shovel, and his side taunt just all around him in general. I think it would be cool. And one final thing to address. One sad thing is I will no longer be doing cat videos on this channel. But with my family, we have started a new channel. It's called Kittens, Cuteness, and Poop. I didn't come up with the name, but it will be linked in the description. It might not have videos yet at the time of this coming out, but it will soon. If you like my cat videos, be sure to subscribe to that channel, because they're not going to be on here anymore, sadly. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.